Established in 2019, Advanced United Systems Co Limited, or AUS, is a Saudi company specialising in smart grid solutions and renewable energy services. Mr. Rashid Ali serves as the CEO of the Industrial and Energy Cluster at Taj Holding Group, Saudi Arabia. He has a diverse professional background, having held key positions at several technology companies. In addition to his extensive experience as head of the banking system technologies at ABM, Amro Bank in Saudi Arabia, he's worked in banking and management consulting with various international consultancy firms. He also has experience in the telecommunications sector at Saudi Telecom Group Limited. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
We have some questions today for you to share your insights on the renewable energy sector.
My pleasure.
Fantastic. So, Mr. Rashid Ali, can you first start by telling us the story of how AUS evolved from a startup to a leading company in the Saudi market?
Thanks for the question. Actually, AUS, since it is the inception, came a long way to have a significant footprint in the market. And AUS has recognized the demand of the renewable energy in Saudi market and in the region as well. Therefore, we have conducted a detailed market research to identify the demands that we have in Saudi Arabia, especially with the in Saudi initiatives and commitment to move towards the renewable energy.
Yeah.
And that gives us a huge motivation to move and establish AUS, as AUS being part of Taj Holding Group has given us a big support and resources and enrich us with a lot of resources and networking that we have from our holding group. Therefore, we moved with the AUS, and we have collaborated with so many international players in the renewable energy market, and that's invested in many talented people, because these are the base for having a successful business and implementing our business plan. Going forward, we also invested in building a sustainable business process that help us to meet the customers' and requirements and ensure the satisfaction of our customers. And all of that jointly help us to position AUS as one of the market leaders in the renewable energy in Saudi Arabia.
What are AUS's key operational areas in the MENA region, and which countries are you focusing on next for the expansion?
Well, as AUS, primarily we are focusing on Saudi markets, because this is where AUS belongs to, with a vision to expand in the two phases. The first phase to expand in GCC market, and the second phase is to go into the MENA region. Basically, we started our operation in Saudi Arabia, and we had a very amazing growth during the first 2 to 3 years. And then we moved to the GCC countries, and currently we have a presence in Bahrain, and we have expanded our operation, and we have even planning to expand our operation by having a regional office in Bahrain, and with a lot of plans to move to Oman and Kuwait as well. And we are working on some projects in this region. And after covering this, the next move will be to MENA region, where we are targeting Egypt and some of the North African countries as well.
How do you see the future of the renewable energy industry evolving in the MENA region, and how do you see Saudi Arabia's involvement in this transformation?
Well, this is a very good question. Actually, the future of the renewable energy in the MENA region looks exceptionally promising because of the international awareness of the climate change and the urgent need of having a renewable solution that helps in the global warming. The MENA has positioned in a very geographically in a very good position that has a lot of resources that's required for renewable energy. Therefore, I think MENA will be one of the leader in generating and sustainable and green or clean energy in the near future. Particularly in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has positioned itself as a real leader for renewable energy by having the renewable energy production part of it is 2030 initiatives, and have a commitment to produce more than 100 gigawatt by 2030. And this commitments not only keep and a strategic move towards the sustainability, but it's also positioned the Saudi Arabia as one of the leaders in renewable energy sector in the MENA region, if not in the world.
Right.
Yeah. As an AUS, we are actively participating in these initiatives by having ourselves updated and involved in all of these initiatives. We are actively working with our international partners. We are investing in cutting-edge technologies to meet the demand and of the renewable energy in Saudi Arabia. And that's what is actually promising us to keep the US playing a vital role in the market in Saudi Arabia and expanding to the MENA region.
Given the rapid growth of the Saudi market, what challenges and opportunities does AUS face in the Saudi renewable energy sector?
Of course, any opportunities comes with its own challenges, and that's part of our business and how we are handling it. This is actually the success of AUS. We believe that there is a lot of challenges in terms of the continuous development of the regulation, especially in the renewable energy, because it's keep developing. And we have to keep compliant with this while we are developing and implementing our projects. And the second challenge is we believe that an entering of new competitors to the market. And this keeps a lot of pressure on the US to keep its position as a leader in the market. And the major thing also in the is the international supply chain, which is keep interrupting because of the local or international political crisis. That's directly affecting the supply chain, and that's impacting our deliverables and the timeline and the cost as well. But we are always trying to mitigate these challenges by adapting risk plan, and hopefully that will mitigate our challenges. In terms of opportunities, I believe there is a very huge potential in Saudi market and the GCC region as well. Due to particularly Saudi Arabia, due to the initiatives of 2030, that the country has committed to produce a large volume of green energy, and that helps in giving a lot of opportunities in the market, and help us also to diversify our projects portfolio from having a renewable solution, having renewable storage solutions as well, having energy efficiency solution. All of these challenges comes with a very big opportunities to AUS. We are trying always to utilize this to improve our sustainability and to offer better solution to the markets.
Can you share with us AUS's long-term vision and strategy, and how you plan to stay ahead in the competitive renewable energy sector?
Yeah, absolutely. AUS has a big plans actually to continue having its market position, leading the sector in the renewable energy sector in the region. And towards achieving that, AUS has planned to have a sustainable partnership with many of international stakeholders. We're having a partnership with many of the technology manufacturer. In fact, our plan for a long-term vision is to have to localize some of the products in Saudi Arabia, and to transfer the know-how from these international partners into the local manufacturing. This will help us to keep the sustainability of our supply chain, of our technology innovation, and will help also to meet the customer requirements by having a customized solution.
So winning the award for the most innovative EPC solutions for on-grid solar PV power plants, Saudi Arabia, 2024, is a major achievement. How does this award reflect AUS's commitment to the renewable energy sector?
Indeed, it is a major achievement, and we are proud to be selected for this award. And this actually reflects AUS's commitment towards innovation in the energy sector. And we thank International Finance for selecting AUS, and we're looking forward to have the same achievement with the other awards as well. Thank you.
Well, congratulations. It's an incredible achievement.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And thank you for sharing more of your ideas about the sector and about how you managed to achieve success.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.